We wish to acknowledge the Bunurong people, the traditional owners of the land on which we stand today, and recognise the continuing connection to land, waters and culture. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging.
I promise to do the best for myself, my family, my school Durinya, my country Australia, and other people at all times.
Friday, it is the end of April, first day of May, and we're in for a very rough weekend weather-wise, I think. And I have to say, girls and boys, we're so very proud of all of you for completing your online work. We've seen some great challenges set by your teachers, for parents as well. And we know that you're all doing a fantastic job and everyone's doing their best, which is just brilliant. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the gifts that this time with COVID-19 is bringing us. And I think one thing is the gift of kindness, and I see so many people being so kind to each other. I think the gift of learning, I think for parents to learn about their children's capacity, and for children also to learn about how they can help themselves by learning at home. Another gift, I think, is the gift of time with your family. It's been great to see so many people out and about walking, running, riding, families enjoying time together, not getting in the car and racing off to footy training and basketball training, etc. But really time to chill out with your family and just enjoy each other, because you probably never get this time again. So we really need to make the most of it and cherish that time together. Had some great things happening at school while you've been away, getting ready for when you come back. Jackie's been up and planted out the veggie garden. We're putting a watering system up there. We've had our gardener Greg in, who's been doing lots of work around the school, and the sandpit's been spruced up and looks absolutely beautiful and ready to go. And all of our gardens have been refurbished as well. So the school's actually looking really, really good and ready for you to come back. Now I know lots of you have had fun with your dressing up your pets, and we're actually printing off the photos of those so when you come back you can remember all of that. But there was a winner, and I can't announce that, but we will, at the end of assembly, we'll have a winner of our Durinya Best Dressed Pet competition. But it looks like you've had lots of fun. You have absolutely gorgeous pets, and I think that was a great thing to do. Next week's competition, we're going to be thinking about our mums or our nans, special females in our lives, and we're going to ask you to write in about 20 words a piece of writing about what's special about your mum, or you could do a poem, etc., any type of poem you like. So the next week, week 4, Family Challenge, will be a really great little piece of writing about what's special about your mum, and we know Mother's Day is coming up soon, so we hope next week, girls and boys, you spoil your mums as well. So have a great week. I'll see you at the end of assembly, and thanks again to all those people who are working hard at home and getting into the groove now. I think you're in a routine, and also great job to all the people in the Durinya Families Challenge. See you later.
Hi, this is Jonah, Durinya Science Leader. This week we have some science shout-outs for some awesome at-home scientists. Well done to Holly from 3SM for her family's creativity when they run out of toothpicks building their structure. Also Maisie from 3SM, who did a cool lemon fizzy drink experiment. Noah and 2MB made this awesome lava lamp. Ollie and 3GL did a blindfolded experiment to see if you could taste the difference between potato and apple.
Hold your nose. Try the other piece.
Luke and FEC built a robot that could brush his teeth, while Tom and 60H built a very impressive bridge. Last but not least, Chloe in 3CS probably has no more teeth after eating all these marshmallows from her structure experiment. Great work everyone, can't wait to see what we've got next week.
Hi Junior, it's Charlize and I'm one of our school's visual arts leaders, and this week we'd like to congratulate some of the spectacular work that they've been doing for the past couple of weeks.
I'm Poppy, one of the school's performing arts leaders. This week, I'd like to congratulate Sophie and her dad for their awesome percussion performance.
This week we would like to congratulate some of the students on their excellent Japanese work over the past couple of weeks.
Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ki, ju.
And it's got a Zabuton. I've got a Zabuton, which is a cushion.
Hi, I'm Charlotte, Jupiter House Captain. We all know there's nothing more embarrassing than dancing dads. Except these dads. These dads are awesome.
Good morning, boys and girls. Mr. Charles here. We've got a few gold mathlete certificates to hand out again this week. We've got Victoria from 1JN. Well done, Victoria. We've also got Evie from 2RR. Congratulations, Evie. Lily from 4JM. Well done, Lily, on your gold certificate. William from 2AJ. Well done, Will. Sophia from 2HA. Well done. And it wouldn't be a gold medal presentation, boys and girls, a gold certificate presentation without one for this guy. Joe Schroeder, number 7. Amazing stuff. Well done, Joe. Well done, kids.
My name is Hugo and I'm the Sustainability Captain for 2020. Have you heard of Team Trees run by Mr. Beast and Mark Rober? If you have, you will know that they planted 20 million trees. I'm not saying 20,000 or 200,000. You heard me right. 20 million. So, in the last year, that took them 51 days. They used drones and people. So, I thought during these tough times, we could get you to plant some trees. Planting trees will save humans because they take the carbon dioxide out of the air, which is what we breathe out after we breathe in. Which then, they're basically big carbon banks. So if you've ever seen one of those massive trees, they're just full of carbon. But when we cut down trees, all that carbon goes back into the atmosphere, which means global warming, which we don't want. So hopefully you can plant some trees to help save the world.
one of the During the School newspaper captains, and I just wanted to say thank you for all of your wonderful best dressed pet photos. We received hundreds, but here are some of Dorinda's finest.
皆さんこんにちは。お元気ですか？お天気はどうですか？ It's me, Milo. How are you? I hope you're well and doing your best with your home learning. Guess what? I'm doing some learning too. Every morning after breakfast I get picked up and go and do my training. And in the afternoons, I come home in time for my dinner. I'm concentrating really hard and doing my very best to make you proud. I'm training to be an assistance or therapy dog for a child who really needs me. You might be wondering why I'm dressed up today. Well, Mrs. Roth was talking about pets getting dressed up this week, so I thought I'd put some effort in and wear my glasses and my bow tie and look my very best. Do I look smart, boys and girls? I hope you like me like this. Anyway, have a good day. Sayonara.